This season has felt empty. A lot of missing stars, a lot of injuries. One of the guys that we've been missing is Jayson Tatum. An update from Chris Haynes. League sources tell him that Jayson Tatum is rethinking his decision to return to competition this season. It's still up in the air whether or not he's going to return, and there's a few deciding factors that'll make that decision. As we all know, Jayson Tatum tore his Achilles Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semi-finals last year against the Pacers. And obviously it's left a big gap in the Celtics franchise for now. When it happened, they eventually lost to the would-be finalists, the Indiana Pacers, and obviously the talk started surrounding were they going to trade Jaylen Brown and have a gap year. But this news of Tatum potentially not returning until next season is a smart one, I believe. He's nearly 9 months post-injury. And then if you look at the time frame of when he's going to come back, he's going to have a couple of weeks of regular season games, and then he's got to ramp up for the playoffs, and that could be a real hard thing to do straight away, conditioning wise. And Tatum's such an explosive athletic wing that relies a lot on his speed, but again his explosiveness and his athleticism. Tatum's in the first year of his $314 million 5-year contract at 28 years old, so health and longevity is another thing he's got to think about. And then when you look at the Celtics, they're 29-18, they're third in the East. If the season ended right now, they'd verse Philly, and looking at that Philly team, they're starting to make some noise. So does Tatum return for a potential first round exit, as opposed to getting a full preseason under his belt, getting a lot of conditioning and strengthening on that Achilles, and returning next year? That's to be decided. But the Celtics are doing fine without him. Not to say that they don't need him. They're second in the league in offense and 12 in the league in defense. Jaylen Brown's averaging just under 30 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. And he's leading the league in field goal attempts. So we're really finding out what Jaylen Brown has made of this year. And if you had to talk about the decision, if Tatum comes back and he's only at 70%, 80%, he's a competitive guy that's going to want to perform at 100%, especially in the playoffs. He loves to win, and he's got that drive to just give his all. So a smart decision, I think, if he doesn't feel he's 100%, to put off this time till next season. I know he was very vocal about he'll be back, he'll be seeing me back soon, I'll be back soon. But if there's any doubt in his mind, I'd love to see Tatum just take his time and come back when he's ready, when he feels confident in his body and where he can give 100%. As for the Celtics, I think the mission still remains clear, getting off of this Anthony Simons money, trying to get a big man. Obviously Neemias Queta has taken a step up. You've got guys like Pritchard and Derek White who are still going to be there and probably better off with this year. They've had to take a bigger role in the team. Sam Hauser and Jordan Walsh have just given good contributions. So this team is going to be better once Tatum returns, obviously. I think they got the money there to go spend on a big man, a Gafford, or someone like that. And then retool and really push towards these two superstars that you have in Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum, sorry. So yeah, still praying for Tatum to get back to full health. We look forward to seeing him in the league, whether it is this year or next year. Just a bit of an update, and we can't wait to see him back on the court.